So, last night, this video is going to be about, obviously, the draft and the ending of Raw, and just, we feel like we want to go off on the fans a little bit. So,
not just any fans, the biased TNA fans that don't know what's good when they see it. For months and months now, all you say is, we want Vince McMahon off television. We want Vince McMahon off television. Well, guess what? Last night, he killed off his character, it looks like. So, he's off the television, and what do? You bash it. Oh, why did he do this? TNA is going to take over the WWE. Are they?
no.
Are they?
No.
Are they, people?
So, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, on to Raw.
First off, starting off the draft, I, in my opinion, think that it went pretty well.
Yeah.
There could have been a couple better decisions. Snitsky for one. I don't know that that was the wisest thing, but we kind of saw it coming because they kept showing Snitsky promos on Raw when the whole thing with Khali and Cena was going on.
Yeah.
So that was kind of foreseen. Lashley, that was foreseen.
Yeah. I thought Benoit was going to Raw, but once again, that proves all of y'all wrong and all of the internet websites that y'all watch wrong and look at wrong. So Benoit went to ECW, and now they're without a champion. So maybe we'll get some Benoit versus Punk for the championship.
Might be pretty good.
Benoit versus Burke, you know. Benoit versus Corbin. I mean, you got all of this stuff you can do now that Lashley's off the show, Vince is off the show, and you have no champion on ECW. So,
SmackDown, Great Khali. I kind of saw no point in that one. I mean, he was just there just a few months ago.
yeah, Great Khali's been passed around more than a slut at a bachelor party. You know, he started out on SmackDown, went to ECW, went to Raw, now he's back on SmackDown, and that's all within a little over a year's time. So, I see him just being released. So, it's not good. He'll do it.
Sorry about the wind here. Obviously, we're outside, but I'm sure that's blowing to the damn mic and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Raw got the better end of this deal.
yeah,
SmackDown got the shit. Raw got a hell of a deal last night.
Kennedy,
Booker,
and then just all their main eventers they already had: Triple H, Orton, HBK, Cena.
They got Lashley.
Lashley.
They're
now.
considered main eventers. They're just draws, but what else? SmackDown also got
SmackDown
Chris
got,
Masters,
Chris
Ric
Masters,
Flair, Tori Wilson, which I see no sense in that, but it had to look random. So, but Ric Flair, he could put over MVP. He could put over Matt Hardy. I could see Ric Flair with one more reign as the world champion before he goes. You know, Hall of Fame bound next year. Ric Flair with a title one more time. What's wrong with that?
I think it was a good decision to bring him over to help. You know, these younger guys that are looking to get up in the top spot.
Yeah.
So I think that was a really good decision on their part.
And it looks like that's what they made SmackDown out to be, is a young guy show that's looking to come up. Guys like MVP, Matt Hardy, you know, guys like that, Chris Masters. They could have a nice U.S. championship division if they look that way. So, but as far as Raw, you got a hell of a main event scene there, so there's no sense in Cena dominating the division anymore.
The main event for Vengeance was announced. It was going to be, it's a WWE Championship Challenge. It's obviously Cena, and then you have Orton, Booker, Bobby Lashley, and Mick Foley. Why they brought in Mick Foley, I'm not exactly sure. I guess just to pique interest, maybe. But it could be interesting.
Could be. Possibly Cena will lose, but we say that every pay-per-view, and he always wins. So I'm not going to get my hopes up.
No, ain't no way.
Does that pretty much cover the draft part?
Yeah, and I mean just everything in between. I've seen a lot of people complaining about how all the legends that came on complained about Vince and how that was just really annoying and they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but it led up to what happened.
Exactly. Exactly.
We saw a lot of classic Vince stuff. It led up to the events that happened later in the night.
So I don't know why you'd be complaining about that. I mean, the people that were there, I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
To even see Bret Hart.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fucking insane.
And he was in the gym too, so he said he's not going to come back, but never say never.
Exactly.
Maybe one last match.
So then, last few minutes of Raw, last 7 minutes of Raw, you have Vince come out to the ring, and in some barely understanding him, I believe he said, "Thank you."
Yeah, that's what he said.
Drops the mic, walks out, goes through the roster in the back, goes to his limo, gets in, and it blows to hell. For at least 3 minutes, I sat in front of my TV and could not move.
Yeah.
I was just like, what in the hell just happened? I mean,
this is the first time in a long time that WWE has actually made me look forward to what happens next week. I'm looking forward to what this is going to turn into. There was so much stuff that they can do with this.
Oh, yeah.
Will they? We're not sure. There is a chance that this could go horribly wrong, and Vince could come back next week for all we know. But right now, anybody that says that TNA wrestling is better than WWE is out of their mind. Okay? If they roll with this the right direction, there is a possibility that this could be good again.
Yeah. And a lot of people are saying, well, they just made it too much like a soap opera and all this shit. Okay, hold on a minute. Too much like a soap opera. Attitude Era, okay? That was a soap opera.
Yeah, and y'all praised the Attitude
Hell
Era.
yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of people, when a lot of people were going off on Vince Russo, saying, well, why hate Vince Russo? You love the Attitude Era. This is the same exact thing. The Attitude Era was always really, just straight out, just like a soap opera. And now, this is what this has turned into. That's what you are complaining about. So why complain about it when you loved it 7 years ago?
Exactly. And anybody that says that y'all ain't looking forward to seeing where this goes,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
why did y'all watch it? If you don't like it, then don't watch it. And you get on the internet and you go to Bill and Doug's page, blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. TNA's taking over WWE. 0.9 ratings are not going to take over a multi-million-dollar corporation. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Chris
man.
Jericho, RVD, Sabu, Rey Mysterio, none of them are going to TNA, okay?
No.
TNA rosters, the guys on the roster right now, are leaving TNA. They're not going to resign with your company, and why should they? So get over yourselves, okay? I'm not supporting the WWE, but I'm not supporting TNA either. I support stuff that's good. So does he.
Yeah.
If it's good, we'll tell you. If it's good on TNA, we'll get on here and tell you. But it's not, okay?
I mean, I hate to point this out, but I mean, I was actually at the beginning looking forward to going to Slammiversary.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I just, I paid $70 and what am I getting?
Ah, shit. People are going to pay us $70 to keep the tickets. We're like, hey, you want to buy some Slammiversary tickets? No, get the hell away from me. You can't get these damn tickets away. They're like a curse.
I've had them up for sale for a week now, and I have yet to get anything on them.
Because nobody cares, man.